wanted to create a video today because a client asked me a question and I realized the answer was really valuable to so many people. So I wanted to share this with you. And it is about, what do you do when your anxiety starts to take you over to epic proportions and your mind spins out into overwhelm land? So to get off of that mind tangent, and if you have anxiety, you know what happens when everything just starts to snowball and the smallest things feel like the biggest things, and literally you can just feel the weight pressuring in on your chest and your mind is just racing. How do I solve this? How do I do this? And it's just so much. And the main thing is when you're on that mind tangent, nothing good can come from being in that place. So what you want to do is, number one is, and this is going to take practice, but number one, recognize when that's happening. And then create an awareness of separation from that, and that you're not believing everything that your mind is telling you to be true. In fact, you're actually thinking, that's probably not true. That seems a little exaggerated. And everything that you're feeling is matching those beliefs. So create a separation from yourself and your anxiety and just observe that and create space from it. And then number two, what you want to do is, anxiety is basically a biological response to help us when we are under threat. Now the problem is that in the modern day world, so much stuff is coming at us and we have so much stimulus and a lot of responsibility that this threat response is being triggered at times when it is not necessary. And so what you want to do is ask yourself the basic survival quiz questions to bring you out of that life or death, that overwhelm, the threat state response that is not actually accurate for where you are. So the first thing you want to ask yourself is, number one, do I have shelter? Do I have a place to live? Basic question. If that is yes, great. If no, do I have somewhere where I can stay? Is there somewhere I can stay and be safe? Number two, do I have food to eat? If not, is there someone who can give me food, or I can go to a shelter and get food? Number three, are the people I care about, are they okay in this moment? They may not be okay in life, but in this moment, this is the one we're dealing with right now. Are their hearts beating? Are they breathing in and out? Are they alive? Are they okay in this moment? So most of the time, that survival quiz brings people's anxiety down. If they're at a 10 being the highest, 0 being non-existent, it can bring people from an 8 down to like a 5, just by recognizing, actually, I am safe and secure. And so then you want to affirm in that moment, I am safe, I am secure, all is well. This too shall pass. And then the next thing that you want to do is you want to take a time out. So step 3 is taking a time out. If you are at work and the best thing you can do is go outside, or go to your car, or go to a room where you can be by yourself for 5 to 10 minutes, please do that. Just breathe. Do not try to solve any problem. Do not try to do more, be anything. Just calm your mind down, because if you're in that anxiety state of overwhelm, in overwhelmed land, nothing good comes from there. You just put yourself through hell and back, and then you have an emotional hangover, and then you beat yourself up about it. So don't do that. You want to stop that. Now, ideally, what I recommend doing is either sitting down for meditation or lying down. Now, I have 2 things for this. If your mind just got a little bit like, I can't meditate. Number one, what you can try is putting a cold pack on your head or the back of your neck, or both, because your mind are thoughts, and energy are thoughts. And so if you're thinking very quickly, actually you have heat coming out of your head. And so you want to slow your brain waves down, and literally putting that cold pack is going to slow your thoughts down. And then all you need to do for 5 to 10 minutes is focus on breathing. You're not trying to solve anything or do anything. You're just breathing and knowing that the best thing you can do is to bring yourself into a calmer state, into a slower state, knowing that everything really is okay. You are safe, you are secure, and you're just calming yourself down. Now, the meditation that I like to use and I recommend for people, especially if you're a beginner, is Deepak's Primordial Sound Meditation. It's really easy to use, it's easy to learn, and it's not expensive. You can Google about it, and he has lots of different meditations that you can look through and try. So the one that I like to use, the go-to mantra that I really enjoy, is so hum, so hum, so hum. And so hum means I am. And so when you drop into that meditation, what you are doing is you are affirming the deeper truth of yourself and the source from which all arises and all returns, where the eternal presence of this energy is unconditional love, where all is well and all is safe and secure, and from which you are enough, you have enough, there is nothing you need to do or prove. You are whole and complete and perfect and unconditionally loving and magnificent as you are now. So in that so hum, you are affirming the deeper truth of yourself and the interconnection of which you are part of and held by and are always supported in. And so you breathe in the so, exhale, hum, if you like, and you just get into that rhythm, and as thoughts come, you just allow them to go. You don't judge yourself. You just go back to your mantra, and you may just feel relaxed. You may not notice anything at first, but just know it is an accumulative effect, and you want to keep coming back to that. And you will experience shifts, either in your physiology being more relaxed, or going into a deeper state of consciousness within yourself. You may see light, you may feel lighter. Just enjoy the creative process of going into a different state. And then after about 5 to 10 minutes, 10 is really ideal, then keep your eyes closed and just breathe. And come into your inner wisdom and just ask yourself, what do I really need to get done today? What is my highest priority? What are the one or two things that I really need to do today that require my clear focus and intention, and put everything else to the side? Because if you have a huge to-do list that is overwhelming, you're going to feel anxious, and then when you don't get it done, you're going to beat yourself up, and no good can come of that either. That'll just spin you out again. So come up with your one or two top priorities. I have a link below in my blog about morning anxiety, which you can come up with. It'll run you through a series of exercises to get clear on just high priorities and then a few to-do things on your to-do list. But really, what I want you to do is I want you to get organized, I want you to get practical, and I want you to simplify that which you need to do so that you can actually achieve it. And that your mind, because people who have anxiety want to solve problems. When we do that, we feel better, we feel safe. So give yourself actual things that you can achieve and solve, and that the rest of the world will continue and life will go on if you don't get everything done today, and that's okay. You're not supposed to. So those are a few basic tips I have for how to really get yourself off that mind tangent train to overwhelm land, and just know nothing good comes of that. So get off, recognize that it's happening, don't believe it. Actually, you can say to yourself, I'm probably exaggerating everything right now, because that's incredibly common with anxiety. And then follow those basic steps and see if that helps to bring you into a more grounded, centered state, because you truly are a powerful being. You are truly wise, and you have so much power. I love working with people who have anxiety because we like to solve problems. We want to do our best, and the challenging thing is when you don't know where to put and how to direct your energy. So I'm hoping you can follow these tips and follow these steps and get back into your center, because you know what you need to do. You know how to handle things. You just have to calm yourself down and clear out 90% of that garbage and just focus on simple things and the tasks right in front of you, and just focus on that. You don't need to focus on every other problem under the sun that you need to solve. Just that one thing, that one time, and do it well. And know that you are enough and on your self-healing journey. You're learning a lot of things, so hopefully this will be invaluable for you for the rest of your life. Oh my gosh. No, maybe not the rest of your life, but for a long time. Or it could be. Who knows? Okay. Well, hopefully this is helpful, and I look forward to offering more tips in the future. Thanks. Bye. Have you ever wondered why you have anxiety in the first place? If so, I am on a bit of a mission to help those who are seeking to address the root problem and help you to know that your anxiety is not a weakness in you, and it's not a mistake of your body. You have anxiety for a reason. There's unresolved stress trapped in your body and mind that are triggering your biological symptoms. If you want to learn more, I recommend checking out my book on Amazon, The Anxiety Solution. It's an easy to read step-by-step guide that'll help you look at your anxiety in a completely new way, and in a way that can be life-changing. I hope this is helpful for you, and sending you love and strength for your self-healing journey. Cheers.